Good afternoon and welcome to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Attention shoppers! Big savings are here and Quartz from August 22nd to August 26th. Quartz is giving you deals you can't miss. Buy one item, get 10% off on credit or 5% off with cash. Buy two items, get 20% off on credit or 10% off with cash. Buy three items, go big with 35% off on credit and 15% off when you pay cash. That's right, massive discounts. 4 days only. Hurry in. August 22nd to 26th at all Quartz branches. Quartz, bring value home.
Welcome back to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, RSVGPF, has provided an update on the investigation into the death of an adult male identified as Albert Hewson Warren, 63 years old of Lomans Hill, whose body was discovered on August 18, 2025. A post-mortem examination was conducted on August 20th, which determined the cause of death to be asphyxia. At this stage of the investigation, no foul play is suspected. However, the investigation remains active and the RSVGPF continues to examine all circumstances surrounding the matter. The authorities are urging anyone with information that may assist the investigation to come forward. The Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture hosted Roots and Voices on Wednesday evening. The signature event on the Emancipation Month calendar celebrated the power of language, poetry, and the arts in shaping Vincentian and Caribbean identity. The evening brought together a vibrant gathering of Vincentians and regional nationals, united by a shared appreciation for spoken word, poetry, and cultural expression. The program featured stirring performances from cultural icons David Darky Williams and Cecile Blazer Williams, whose contributions continue to inspire new generations. Also, the program benefited from the contribution of several other poets. As one of the flagship events for Emancipation Month, Roots and Voices highlighted the enduring power of creative expression to connect communities across generations and borders, while celebrating the resilience and artistry of the Vincentian spirit. Still on the local scene, Vincentians Carida Silva and Michaela Kier are recipients of Fulbright Foreign Student Scholarships. This August, Carida Silva will begin a Master's in Food Science at North Carolina State University, focusing on food safety and sustainability. As a rural development officer, De Silva is passionate about reducing food waste and improving food safety practices. Her studies will help raise industry standards and promote better health outcomes across communities. Michaela Kier will be pursuing a Master of Health Administration in Health Services Policy and Management at the University of South Carolina. She has a strong foundation in clinical science and a passion for improving healthcare systems in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. On to news in the region. A senior police officer is in critical condition after his motorcycle collided with an SUV yesterday afternoon on the ABC Highway in Barbados. Reports indicate that the officer sustained serious injuries and is receiving urgent medical attention. The occupants of the SUV were not badly hurt in the incident. As a result, that section of the highway was blocked, causing delays to motorists. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force, RSLPF, has released details in a fatal shooting involving a police officer in Choiseul on Monday, August 18, 2025. According to the official report, the incident unfolded around 11:25 a.m. at Devil's Bridge. A police officer, accompanied by his son, was confronted by a man armed both with a cutlass and a knife. Police say a violent struggle followed, during which the officer discharged his service weapon, fatally wounding the assailant. The man was transported to St. Jude Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. The identity of the deceased has not been revealed. The officer also sustained injuries during the altercation and received treatment at the St. Jude Hospital. The authorities have confirmed that he is expected to undergo surgery at a later date. Investigations are ongoing. On the international scene, the United States is reviewing the records of more than 55 million US visa holders to assess if they have broken conditions for entry or stay in the country. A State Department spokesperson said people with US visas will be under continuous vetting. Visas will be revoked if there are indications of overstays, criminal activity, threats to public safety, engaging in any form of terrorist activity, or providing support to a terrorist organization. US President Donald Trump has made anti-immigration the cornerstone of his second administration, from mass deportations and full-on travel bans on countries to revoking 6,000 student visas. Finally, in sports, Manchester City defender Ruben Diaz has signed a 2-year contract extension. The 28-year-old's previous deal had been set to expire in 2027, but his new deal will take him to 2029 with the option of a further 1 year. Diaz joined Manchester City from Benfica for a fee of US $88 million in 2020 and was named Premier League Player of the Year at the end of his first season. He has helped the club to 4 league titles, the Champions League, the EFL Cup, and the FA Cup during his 5 years at Etihad Stadium. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stilperton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Attention shoppers! Big savings are here and Quartz from August 22nd to August 26th. Quartz is giving you deals you can't miss. Buy one item, get 10% off on credit or 5% off with cash. Buy 2 items, get 20% off on credit or 10% off with cash. Buy 3 items, go big with 35% off on credit and 15% off when you pay cash. That's right, massive discounts. 4 days only. Hurry in. August 22nd to 26th at all Quartz branches. Quartz, bringing value home.